47 ABC News Special Report.
Well, for those suffering from mental illness, treatment can be a daunting task. In many cases, it can be a huge lifestyle change after living most of their lives without medicine or counseling for their illness.
In part 2 of 47 ABC's Julian Sador's series, Breaking the Stigma, he discusses treatment with experts who say that it is absolutely necessary. And he joins us now live in studio. Julian, why is treatment so key?
Well, Emily, Lanita, from what health experts at Go Getters and Lower Shore Clinic tell me, treatment is necessary because without it, symptoms only get worse. Not only that, but the longer you wait to get the treatment, the harder it is for the medicine to reverse those symptoms. The fear for many, though, is entering treatment because, as people tell me, it's scary and it takes a whole lot of work.
To be honest, if it wasn't for Go Getters, I may not be here today.
For Vivian Miller and so many others, treatment is necessary to regain control not just of their mental health, but more importantly, their lives. But that process isn't always easy. For Dave Zeal, who came to Go Getters after almost taking his own life, the transition took a while. Dave had been recently diagnosed as bipolar, suffering from major depression and a post-traumatic stress disorder, all compounded by alcoholism.
It's not an overnight thing. It just was like, oh, I take a medication now and it's going to work. It took a few weeks to get into the program and figure out this is different and this is going to change my life. They're going to teach, part of the thing is to teach you life skills, how to live again.
Dimitri Kavathis, CEO of Go Getters in Lower Shore, explains part of that new way of life begins with a secure home.
Housing for people with disabilities, including supervised housing and supportive housing, which basically means we have housing that's affordable for people that are on disability. Having your own place is just a huge boost in their own journey of recovery. I mean, to feel like you have your own place to do things and feel like you're part of the community. I mean, if you're in the community, having a place to live and having a job are the two things that everyone in the community really has or expects to have.
For 27-year-old Brittany, dealing with schizophrenia, being bipolar, and major depression, she says the Go Getters housing and program helps her be a better person.
They took care of me and they made sure that I had 3 meals a day. They took me personal shopping every Saturday. They taught me coping skills. They gave me an opportunity to make a lot more friends. They took me to AA and NA programs. They just helped me re-enter to the place I am now. Like, I have a job and I live with a great person now at my house.
Friends are a key part of the treatment structure. Kathy Blackburn is a team leader for Wolfpack, a division that works with younger members. She explains that they promote a positive-based peer culture.
They buy in from their peers. Positive peer pressure is as powerful as negative peer pressure.
It was like, he helps you, you help him. And if you got something to say, you say it as a group, or you have a group about it. If you're feeling majorly depressed or something, you have a group. And then you just work through it.
Another key part of the treatment process is teaching people what they're dealing with.
We do a lot of educating about their mental illness. We have them actually do a black book.
It has different things in it, like life skills and how to deal with situations that you have. Like somebody comes up and bullies you, what do you do?
And through this treatment, they work to build self-confidence.
People here at Go Getters showed me a better way of life and showed me that I had potential and that I can be something better than what people were just telling me that I was stupid and that I was crazy. They showed me that I'm more than that. So it made me want to do better.
Like if someone with that has, like I told you, a diabetic, your pancreas doesn't work, so you have to take medicine for it to function. Well, it's the same way with your brain. It doesn't produce a chemical or something, so you have to take medication to help it. So, and they teach you you're normal, not to feel any different.
The analogy for medicine is used often at go-getters, that taking medication for mental illness is the same as taking medication for any other disease. It's finding the right medication that is key.
I can relate to that person that's, drooling. That used to be me. So I like to talk about it and let people know that there is hope. Just hang in there. Give the doctors a chance to get it right, because they will get it right.
Health officials tell me that right now finding the right medication for different mental illnesses is still a hit and miss system, but it's something that science is working on. As you heard Charles say, give the doctors time and they will get it right. But one thing that Charles and the rest of them also shared with me is that for anyone debating treatment, whether it be for depression or something like schizophrenia, don't be scared. It's tough work, but it's worth it. And actually in part 3, we'll take a look at why it's worth it as we hear from Brittany, Charles, Vivian, and Dave about how through treatment they were able to build their confidence back up and re-enter society. Lanita and Emily, back to you.
All right, thank you, Julian. That's 47 ABC's Julian Sador reporting live for us in studio tonight.
And in case you missed part 1 last night, you can find that on our website, 47abc.com.